So this is a 1 liter beaker full of water beads with an object in the middle. So the first question is, what is the object in the middle of that beaker? Can you tell based on looking at it? Close-up view here. Any ideas? So all the way around, panoramic view here. Can you tell what could be inside? Okay. So what actually are these things? Let's take a look. So these are these little beads that I bought off the internet, and they start out really small. You put them in water, they grow into basically almost perfect spheres. But these spheres are effectively just made up of water. And so, put them back in there. And so what's happening is, of course, we've got light going into there, but then the light bounces around because of lots of refraction. So it distorts the image that then we can't quite see very clearly into it. So now what we're going to do is reveal what's inside. Well, we could do a whole lot of work trying to determine the exact configuration of water beads, come up with an algorithm that can compensate and reconstruct that pathway with all the different refractions into air, back into water, into air, because there's air in between them, right? If you look at the top, like there's spheres, so they don't pack in perfectly next to each other. There's all these little spaces. So you constantly got this motion between mediums and this refraction that distorts the image. Okay, so how do we then see through it? Well, we could do that. We do that computationally intensive work. And by the way, that is done for a variety of interesting applications for accounting for atmospheric distortion, for example, to do astronomy or to do Earth observation imaging or other applications. So this is a real world thing that's actually very useful and very difficult. Okay, so instead, what we're going to do, we're going to set this up by the sink, and we're going to fill all of those air gaps with water. And if we do that, that will eliminate most of that refraction because light will be passing just through one medium. So let's turn on the water and take a look. And there we go. I'm going to put this down. And we have my small model guitar. You can see there's little pockets of air bubbles that are stuck, and we could probably try to eliminate those a little bit, but not really necessary to get the point. Get a little bit of perturbation here and get the bubbles to come up, but they kind of illustrate the point really well, actually, that you get that distortion because of that light passing from one medium into another. And when you basically have the same medium, then you get to see a clear image. So I think that's a really kind of fun demo. And you can actually look at the top. Of course, you still get lots of refraction, and what you're actually seeing then is light bouncing off the object in all sorts of ways. You're seeing little pieces of it in the beads. There we go. Nice little refraction demo.